Hey friends, welcome to Raw Living Way. I'm Janet. Today we're going to talk about supplements. We're going to dive deep into this whole topic of supplements. Before we get started, if you want to go raw vegan, you're interested, you're curious, you've heard that this is literally life-saving and transformational. Going raw is our natural biological species diet for humans. You want to know all about it? I have a video course for you, easy steps to go raw vegan, right down below. It's free. 6-course video on how to go raw vegan. Check it out right down below. Just put in your email and straight to your inbox, you're going to get the first video. Dive deep, my friend, because I got all the information for you. Let's talk about it. What is the point of supplements? Are they necessary? Well, it depends. And I would say yes, but overall, the number one foundation here, let's not forget, it starts with our lifestyle, our diet. What are we eating? What are we not eating? No matter all the supplements you want to take in the world, does that really factor if we're eating like poop? No. How can we get the true efficacy of these supplements if we're not eating well? How can the body utilize these nutrients? Because remember, when we take supplements, the purpose is we want to get the most out of these supplements. Already it's in a capsule form probably, or maybe in a liquid. It is not in its rawest pure form, right? In a raw pure form, you're going to get the whole ingredient. Now these ingredients at this point, when it's a supplement, this has been extracted, so it's a process. At what point do we take supplements? Are they necessary? Let's not avoid the foundation here. We got to have a proper lifestyle nutrition diet. This means raw vegan. This is our most sustainable way of living. This is how we get the most nutrients and minerals, hydration, life force, sun energy from raw living foods. Here's one thing. To really utilize these supplements and get the most out of it, I recommend going on a juice fast. Number one, above all, no matter what diet we want to go on, we want to start this new way of life, let's start by the root cause of any kind of dis-ease or illness, weight gain, disruption in the body, diabetes, headaches, feeling faint, eczema, all the diseases that can happen in the body. What is going on? Let's get to the root cause before we want to take these supplements to help with detoxification of the body. We have an overload of mucus. We have an overload of mercury. So we're going to do this certain smoothie, or we're going to do this new food or lifestyle. Great. Diet, food, that's a huge deal. But if we're ignoring the root cause of disease, which is a colon that's impacted, a digestive system that's impacted heavily with obstructions, and there's so much complications and burdening of the system with an infestation of accumulation of food packed up. I see people ill and just overweight. They're not well, and they continue to eat. And then they want to say, well, I'm going to take this herbal tea, or I'm going to take this supplements. I just want to pull my hair out. I'm like, stop. This is not going to work. It's a joke. You're taking the easy way out. This is the easy way out. Thinking you could take supplements to heal yourself? No, we got to start at the root cause. Let's get on a juice fast. Let's clean out those bowels with a proper juice fast. Then we can start into these supplements, taking supplements if that's what you want to do. Well, I believe with a proper juice fast, a proper cleanse, cleaning out those bowels, now we can utilize the nutrients of food more in a way that we can absorb these foods and the nutrients, right? Because we don't have all the blockages that have been preventing us from absorbing and utilizing these nutrients. This is when I can see, okay, then these supplements will have an effect. You've just detoxed your body. You've purified your body. Now it's ready to receive these nutrients from these supplements if that's what you want to do. So before anything, I don't care. It starts with cleaning out the bowels. This is the root cause. So let's get on a proper 40-day juice fast. This is what I recommend. This is the first step if we do want to take supplements. Do I recommend supplements? It depends what it is. I don't personally think that we should be living off supplements. I think we need to focus on what we are not eating, fasting and what we are eating, our lifestyle, our diet. None of these BS supplements work if we're gonna eat like just irresponsibly. This is the lazy way out. These supplements aren't gonna do much. There's no way. It starts with cleaning out the bowels and getting into raw foods. I will say there are supplements that I do think are fantastic. Overall, be careful out there. Overall, be careful out there because a lot of these supplements are full of fillers, preservatives. They're not natural, and it's just a money scheme. It's a money scheme, a money scam. Be careful out there. If we're not well and we're not eating right, none of this stuff matters. None of these supplements matter. There are supplements that are beneficial, but if we're even going to start there, and if we even want to take these supplements, you guys, we got to change our diet. None of this stuff is going to work if we're not changing our diet, especially number one, getting on a juice fast, cleaning out those bowels, doing 40 days minimum. And if you want support, don't do this alone. This takes accountability. I created a membership, Raw Living Self-Mastery. This community is amazing. You have accountability. I'm there guiding you to do the juice fast the right way. You get a juice fast PDF that I created from start to finish as soon as you join the membership. We're going to get into that in just a little bit more. What supplements are valuable and what supplements are beneficial? I don't even know if I would consider these supplements, but I love taking enzymes, natural, pure enzymes, good quality enzymes. I love good enzymes. Well, what are enzymes? Enzymes are natural proteins that give energy. These are natural from the soil, from the minerals, from food. Enzymes have life and activation. This is a protein that activates in the body, and it helps with the absorption of nutrients, and it also helps to break down proteins that are stuck in the intestinal linings. It helps remove undigested proteins. Enzymes are life. Without enzymes, there is no life. There is no vida. This is why, yes, I think enzymes are amazing. Would I just take enzymes by itself if I was eating like poop? Well, I'm sure it's gonna help, right? But if I'm not eating well, how great can these enzymes really work? I recommend enzymes, especially I'm a juice fast coach. So when I have clients juice fasting or in the membership, someone's juice fasting, I say, hey, are you taking enzymes? Because remember, when we go on a juice fast, we want to get the most fecal matter, the most waste out of the body as much as possible in the time span of 40 days. So bring in those enzymes, baby. So if those are considered supplements, whatever, sure. Bring in these enzymes, but really enzymes are natural. It's life. It's what's in a fruit. It's what's in a raw food. Kale, spinach, cucumber, pineapples, there are enzymes. This is the activation. Just like when you take supplements that, are enzymes, you'll always usually see papaya or bromelain, which is in pineapple. You guys, enzymes are natural. So it's not like you're taking something that's unnatural. One thing is, be careful because there are enzymes that are super low quality, it's a waste, and actually can do more harm than good. We don't want any fillers. So when you get enzymes, I recommend good quality enzymes. I'll put a link down below of enzymes that I think are just the best of the best and the best. You can see them down below. They're actually Puradyme enzymes. I'm a good friend of Lou Corona and I stand by his products, and I am not one to get out there and start promoting a bunch of supplements. I would not do that to the people. I couldn't sleep at night. So I can tell you right now, with integrity, as my friend Lou Corona has nothing but integrity and something that I just want to embody. It's very important to me to live with integrity and sleep at night. Puradyme's products are top-notch, best of the best, best of the best. I have a link down below if you're interested in the enzymes. And also something else I recommend are taking probiotics. Probiotics are amazing. Good quality enzyme probiotics. This is activation for the food, healthy gut bacteria for your microbiome. This is excellent, especially if someone's been on antibiotics for, pretty much all their life and they've destroyed their healthy bacteria. Bring in those probiotics. Also, if you've just got off a juice fast, I recommend bringing in probiotics. right after your juice fast. Let's help the body create a healthy microbiome in the system, bring in those probiotics. This is a healthy, strong gut to break down anything that's funky in there and create healthy bacteria that's going to overpopulate the microbiome. All these parasites can know, hey, we got some good loving bacteria coming through. Parasites are another problem with an unhealthy gut. Because of an overaccumulation of parasites, I recommend going on a juice fast. And when you go on a juice fast, we can clear this out. Also, I recommend enzymes to help remove the old plaque that's allowing parasites to grow and to just take over the body. There's also an amazing, and this wasn't meant to come on here and promote supplements. I'm talking the facts about supplements in my experience and those around me that are in this field as well. But if we're gonna talk supplements, let's talk about supplements that I can see are beneficial. Again, everything I'm saying, you guys, if we're not gonna change our diet and the way we live, none of this stuff matters. If you wanna just take supplements because you wanna take the easy way out and think you can just eat whatever you want and just live off supplements, I'm not for that. That's the lazy way out. No, we're going to do it the right way. We're going to eat right. We're going to go on a juice fast. We're going to eat right. We're going to make a huge transformation. Then we can bring in assistance from these supplements and herbs. This helps, but it's not the main focus. Let's not lose track. Also, I recommend towards the end of a juice fast, we bring in the herbs. We bring in clove, we bring in black walnut, we bring in wormwood, all of this, and garlic. All of this, you guys, is in this amazing parasite cleanse that Puradyme has. It's excellent. So there is a time and a place for supplements. When people talk bad and negatively about supplements, it's nonsense, it's ignorance, and they've got some kind of agenda. I will say that because at the root cause of it all, it is about our diet. What are we eating? What are we not eating? However, when we bring in these supplements, when we bring in these herbs, this allows in the assistance of a proper juice fast to get the most out of it. And we have maintenance after. We want this help, this maintenance. For example, my yogurt, I add superfood probiotics from Puradyme. Their probiotics are the best of the best. I add this to my yogurt. Why wouldn't I want to elevate my yogurt, build up those healthy bacteria and probiotics that are going to build my gut microbiome to be strong and healthy and feel radiant? And all of this is anti-aging. This is youthful. We age less. There's less stress on the body because we have so much help. This is why I recommend having supplements. It's assisting, but it's not the main focus. So let's not lose sight in that. Another thing is people say, well, Janet, we have enzymes, right? We have natural enzymes. Yes, we do. But it helps to bring in the enzymes so that we don't over deplete. Our enzymes aren't working extra hard and overtime when we're not eating the best foods. If someone's eating cooked foods, this is aging the body. And this is using and utilizing more of our natural enzymes to break down these foods. It's working overtime. Well, people say, well, I'm raw vegan. Great, me too. And guess what? I still take enzymes because when I take enzymes, I feel the difference. I see the difference. I see what's coming out. And what happens with these enzymes, it breaks down a lot of this old plaque that's been stuck, and you could see it. It loosens it up and it's black. What comes out are thanks to these enzymes. Of course, a proper diet. And while we're juice fasting, it's the juices that are doing the real work, but these enzymes help to release more of this stuff. So it's assisting the juice. And this is why I recommend enzymes. And also, you're going to go into raw foods. I recommend enzymes for the rest of my life. I'm going to be taking enzymes. I recommend enzymes for all because it really helps digest these proteins. Even if you're eating raw foods, you will notice a difference. It helps, especially if you've had constipation all your life. Oh my gosh, this is excellent. First, let's do a juice fast. Let's clean out the bowels, get into raw foods, bring more raw foods, but I guarantee you that these enzymes will help. Now, Janet, do you have to take enzymes? Do you have to? No, you don't have to. I recommend going on a juice fast. This is what I feel like we have to do. Getting into raw foods, hopefully mostly raw foods, lots of fruits and salads. This is the abundance, and this is fantastic. Is that enough? I think that's fantastic. Can we do better by bringing in enzymes to help break down proteins that are still stuck and helps us have more of a flow with our digestion? Yeah, absolutely. All of this is anti-aging. It's less work for the body to digest these foods, and it really helps. So yeah, I think it's wonderful, but is it a must, or else? No, 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 no. I'm not going to sit here and say that you have to take enzymes, but I'm going to say, hey, don't knock it till you try it. Puradyme, 100% pure enzymes. I thought that. I used to think I'm not taking any of this stuff. But after I saw the difference on a juice fast using the right products and not using it, why would I want my clients to stay longer on a juice fast when they can finish a juice fast in 40 days rather than 90 days because they didn't utilize these products? You see what I'm talking about? As far as B12, vitamin D supplements, and iron and all these other supplements, no, I don't think, personally, I don't take them and I don't think it's necessary. Now, it's case by case, okay, you guys? So if you have more questions on this, you can always reach out to me, but it really is case by case. Generally, no. Why? Why is that? We don't want to live off these supplements. And here's the thing I'm going to say. When we clean out the bowels with a proper juice fast, you don't need all these supplements. Now your body is meant to do what it's going to do. It's perfect. It's perfect. It knows how to rejuvenate itself, how to regenerate itself. Anything that's going on that's off, your body can go back into homeostasis to rebuild, regenerate, and heal itself. This is why I don't think we should live off supplements, and I don't. I do add a green superfood powder to my smoothies. All these things help you guys. But why can I do that now? Because I've cleaned out my bowels. I've done a proper juice fast, 2 of them. I eat mostly raw, 99% raw. Some people don't consider tempeh raw. I have tempeh, but it's fermented. It's a prebiotic. My point, I digress. What I'm saying is when you have a healthy lifestyle, you've removed the obstructions that are causing you not to utilize nutrients, not to absorb nutrients. This is why people are packing on the supplements. It's an easy way out. But if you're eating right, if you've done a proper detoxing, if you're eating right, you're doing what you got to do, you're not eating processed foods, there's no need for all this consumption of supplements. Now, there are moments in time for things to add, to benefit, but we should not depend on this stuff, you guys. We need to depend on a proper diet, a proper juice fast, or a cleansing of some kind that's going to clean out your bowels. This is why I recommend a juice fast, because it cleans out your bowels totally from your large intestine to your small intestine. This is the focus. We're getting to the root cause. Then if you want to take supplements, that's just the cherry on the cake. That's just the cherry on top. But to live off supplements as your base, people ask me this all the time. Janet, I want to take vitamin B, vitamin 12, iron, this and that. Have you gone on a proper juice fast? No. Go on a proper juice fast. I can pretty much guarantee you from experience, what I coach and myself, all of these things heal itself. You will no longer be deficient because you've removed the obstruction, what's clogging up your organs so that we're not utilizing these nutrients. This is what's going on, you guys. Let's hydrate the body. Let's remineralize through a juice fast. Let's clean out the bowels. Then all this supplement, that should not be the focus, not at all. Our focus, again, let's revert back to the root cause, cleaning out the bowels and a proper diet and not eating junk food. This is where it's at. So my whole theory on supplements is, yes, bring it on, but that should not be the focus. Our focus is getting to the root cause, because other than that, this is the lazy way out, and this doesn't work. It's not sustainable, and this is when we have the yo-yo diets. Diet after diet, this doesn't work. Then I tried this, I lost 100 pounds, then I gained it back, and it's a yo-yo, and that is more abusive. Let's do it the right way. We clean out the bowels, we get into raw foods, more raw foods, the more the better. Fruit and salads. Let's live our best life. Now our body is replenished, it regenerates, and all these things you thought you needed, hey, no more, right? That's the goal. But yes, there are supplements that help. There are supplements that could take our health to the next level. But why? Because we already have a base of a healthy diet. And we've removed the obstructions by fasting, by cleansing out the bowels. And this is what I wanted to talk about because I feel it's very important. There is a time and a place for supplements, but it is not the focus. At the heart of it all, it's our lifestyle, what we're eating, what we're not eating, and we must fast. If you want support, I recommend this. Have accountability, have proper coaching and guidance. Join Raw Living Self-Mastery membership. I'm going to put a link down below. So you say, well, I don't know where to start, Janet. I got you. I've been a chef for 10 years. I have over 30 videos now on me, with me in the kitchen, teaching whether it's a smoothie, a new salad, a salad dressing, raw pasta. I want to teach you everything I know. So get in the kitchen, get excited. I'm there, become a raw food chef, and I'm here to teach you that. I also go live every Friday. I answer your questions. You started a juice fast. Don't do this by yourself. There's a wrong way and there's a right way. Also, I'm coaching all through the week. Just ask your questions and I will respond. There's a whole community of support. Someone's fasting. These two are fasting. I just coached her and she's done with her juice fast. Now going on another juice fast. I mean, you guys, there's so much possibility with this. It gets me so excited when I see the transformation of everyone here. And it's just a great place to be. You don't want to do this alone. I do recommend joining a membership or a community. And here at Raw Living Self-Mastery, this is the intention, so that you have that accountability and support system to show up. And I show up for you as well. Also, you get a Juice Fast PDF protocol. It's my personal Juice Fast PDF from start to finish. The minute you join, it goes straight to your inbox. So you will have guidance from start to finish, prepping, the whole journey, how to do it the right way, bring in a parasite cleanse, when to bring in the enzymes, when to bring in the probiotics, and then towards the end, how to break your fast. This is a PDF guide you get as soon as you come in the group. All right, my friends, well, it was so great for you guys to be here. I'm happy I was able to share my insights on supplements and what it's all about. Please like and subscribe, and I will be back with some more amazing content and valuable content just for you. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.